How can you stop being needy, clingy, dependent, insecure? It's so uncomfortable. You hate it. You wish it could stop. You wish it wasn't there. It pushes people away, and you're absolutely done with it. How can we address this? How can we work on this? Well, I want to talk about it today. The key is really a mindset shift. It's a different approach. But unlike most self-help things, I just have a different view of it. We've got to first embrace this fact, to take a look at it and say, okay, I'm doing this. I have moments in which I am unsure, doubtful, I call too much, I text too much, I doubt my own self, I need reassurance. It's a fact. Let's just embrace it. Most of the stuff that you're going to see is how to eradicate it, how to get rid of it, how to throw it away. It doesn't work. And the reason that it doesn't work is that there's a legitimate reason why. There's a legitimate unmet emotional need that you have for the opposite: security, reassurance, confidence, validation. Without that, you're still seeking it externally. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a legitimate need. I'm good, I'm okay, I'm valid, I'm worthy, I'm deserving of love, I made a good decision here, things are going to work out fine. Completely, totally legitimate. It's a legitimate emotional need. The question is, what's the source to get that need met? And until we develop that source, which is really us, we have to seek out some way to meet that. Your issue is not with the fact that you have that need for security, reassurance, is that the only source you have is other people. And deeper than that, it's not even a conscious decision. It's been trained into you. We come into the world wanting to learn about ourselves. We don't know who we are as a small child. We're looking to parents, we watch them interact with us, and it gives us a sense of ourselves. If a parent is tuned into the kid, meeting the kid's needs, connecting with the child, showing love, warmth, affection, that teaches a child, when repeated day after day, 24/7, 365, is teaching that child, you're good, you're worthy, you're deserving. That gets internalized. But for a lot of us, most of us, we got it a bit, we didn't get it at all. We're still stuck continuing to seek it externally. Then you go to school. We do the same thing with friends, with teachers, peers. And then you go through all your relationships, and here you are as an adult. That part of you, that kid part, is like, hey, am I good? Am I okay? Am I deserving? Do I have to get it perfect? Otherwise the whole world will fall apart. All of this, that part is still there. And there's still that legitimate need for safety, security, reassurance, validation. But there's no other source for it. And so you're entering into relationships where the people are going to actually trigger this. And really on a deeper level, it's about trying to help you heal. And we go into that in other videos. But you're constantly in these relationships where you're seeking someone else to be, we'll call it like you're looking for a parent, you're looking for a mom, you're looking for a dad. It's not your fault. And so to fix this, we have to embrace it. I'm doing this. This is happening. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I wish it was different. It's ruining my relationships, but I'm doing it. Why do you have to embrace that? Because if you're fighting it and you're hating on a part of yourself. It's what do you want that part to do? It's like, hey, I'm trying to help you here. It's like a little kid inside. Like, we never got validation, so we're still not sure. Our general default state is to feel insecure. So we're regularly running around saying, hey, am I good? Am I okay? Did I make a good decision? Everything going to be fine? You tell me. That clingy, that neediness is coming from a legitimate place, legitimate need to feel safe and secure. The mindset shift, once you embrace that and you go, this is happening. Let me not just jump to solutions and try to eradicate it. Then you're fighting yourself. It's like saying I shouldn't have a need to feel secure, reassured, but you do. We all do. It's where I didn't get it, and the only source in my life is trying to get it externally. That's where the problem is. And let's be honest for a second. If somebody says, hey, you're good, I like you, you did well, you should decide this, it feels okay for a moment. You do feel reassured, which is the proof that you have a legitimate need for safety, security, reassurance, and it needs to get met. It's just that if the only source is somebody else, I'm totally dependent on another person. That's where codependency is, that I have legitimate needs, but I'm still stuck seeking it externally from other people. That's codependence. Shifts once you realize that this is here for a reason. There's a legitimate unmet emotional need. Now I can start to embrace it, talk to it, connect to it, communicate with it, learn more from it. I could do something with it. And now I myself can step in and be the parent, because I have two parts. I'm not just an inner child. I also have an adult part. Past 13 years of age, I start to mature and develop emotionally, hopefully, if we get support and insight and tools. But I can be the one to reassure myself. So each and every one of those moments then in which you feel this massive need and desire, hey, am I okay? And texting and messaging and reaching out and the whole thing, what really is going on is there was a step before that, before you notice yourself desperately reaching out, like flailing, like you're drowning. Hey, help me, tell me, reassure me, tell me I'm okay. Tell me that you still like me for the 50th time today. Just before that was a collection of emotions coming up. Feeling insecure, not sure, doubtful, fearful, anxious. Nothing wrong with that. The key to breaking out of this clingy neediness is to be able to meet our own needs ourselves. We have to start showing up. We have to get interested in that part. We have to start to connect to those emotions. We have to start to be there for ourselves in the way we needed as a kid and never got. And so now when we start to show up and be reassuring to myself, my needs then of my partner or my friends around me is more doable. I'm good with once or twice they check in and everything is fine. It starts with you providing yourself those needs. And the bare minimum is, what am I feeling right now? Start to get to know what that moment is like. When you notice yourself today thinking desperately, I need to cling to my partner, my friend, my supports, whoever's there, do it. You're not going to stop yourself, but just realize what's going on. That moment, part of you is trying to connect with you, saying, hey, am I okay? Am I good? Am I worthy? Am I deserving? Am I valid? Am I safe? Am I secure? Do I have ability? Do I make good decisions? If things go not so well, can I still work it through and be okay? It's a moment that a part of you is trying to connect and talk to you. And instead, what do? We go running to other people and we abandon that part. If just today, at least once a day, when you catch yourself in that moment, try to just catch yourself in that moment first. Notice that moment. Every time, and you'll see it like a check engine light. Every time you have this desire for reassurance, to reach out, to ask somebody something, take a moment and say, wait, I will, but 1 second, what's going on with me? Just that one step alone can become the game changer to help you feel more secure within yourself. Do you feel that you're there for yourself more, so that when you then turn to other people, it's without the needy, desperate clinging? It's meetable, it's doable. The reassurance you'd like from people is something that they can give and do, and it doesn't turn them off. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button for more awesome ideas like this that help you with your self-improvement, that helps you upgrade all your relationships.